uncover dishonesty and lies, history has no place for them. Time will inevitably cover dishonesty and lies. History has no place for them. Proverbs 20:23 says that differing weights are an abomination to the Lord, and a false scale is not good. If your weights differ, it is an abomination unto the Lord, and a false scale is not good. Somewhere else too, you will see it this way: a false balance is an abomination unto God. You realize that in those days, when you go to the market, the scale they use in measuring the weight of meat or whatever, the people are able to adjust the scale. So you will see that it is 5 kilos or whatever, yet in effect it may be 4 or 3.5 or maybe 4.5. It is, they have made sure that it is way below what you are paying for, and it is telling us that God does not want that. It's an abomination unto him. And the quote we said is telling us that it is just a matter of time, and these acts will be uncovered, the act of dishonesty and lies, because history has no place for them. So there was a farmer who sold a pound of butter to the baker. One day the baker decided to weigh the butter to see if he was getting a pound, and he found that he was not. This angered him, and he took the farmer to court. The judge asked the farmer if he was using any measure. The farmer replied, "Your Honor, I am primitive. I don't have a proper measure, but I do have a scale." The judge asked, "Then how do you weigh the butter?" The farmer replied, "Your Honor, long before the baker started buying butter from me, I've been buying a pound loaf of bread from him. Every day when the baker brings the bread, I put it on a scale and give him the same weight in butter." If anyone is to be blamed, it is the baker. Folks, we get back in life what we give to others. Whenever you take an action, ask yourself, am I giving fair wages or money I hope to make? One dishonest act, and it will always look for you to repay you. In Proverbs 13:11, the Bible said that wealth obtained by fraud dwindles, but the one who gathers by labor increaseth it. I remember President Kufuor said that we pretend as if we are paying them, and they also pretend as if they are working. If you cheat, believe me, cheating will look for you wherever you go. It will look for you. It is a principle in life. It will look for you. You may think that nobody sees you are being dishonest. It will come and bounce back. And if you are not careful, the weight with which it will come, you can't stand it. This same man who took the case to court, you see, in life, when people are suspicious, know that they themselves are normally guilty. People who are overly suspicious, when they see that you are with somebody, a lady alone talking, they are suspect. They suspect you. It means that in their own case, if they had been given that opportunity to be with that lady alone, they know what they would have done. And so they assume that because you are there alone with this person, this is what you are doing. Are you following me? So they are naturally suspicious. The least thing they suspect. Because what will make this man now go and weigh to be sure that the butter he has been buying is at that same scale? Because he has been doing it to the farmer all this while. And for the farmer, he says he's primitive, he has not gone to school. He doesn't have a proper measure. What he has is a scale. So when you bring me the loaf of bread, because I bought a pound of loaf, so I put it on the scale, where it takes me to, I assume that is what it means when I'm looking for a pound. So a pound is a pound, irrespective of whether it is a meat, it is butter, it is bread or whatever. So when I buy the bread from you, and you give me a loaf, which is a pound. I put it there and I get a scale. So it tells me that, okay, when the scale gets to this point, it means it is a pound. Now I also put the same butter on it. If it weighs the same, I give it to you. You have now sent me to court that I have cheated you. So by the time you mentioned this to the judge, and the judge said that, young man, if this is true, and this is how you have been measuring, and this gentleman has never brought you to court, which one is your business bringing him here? As you cheat, believe me, God himself will orchestrate people. Nature itself will bring people together and cheat you big time. Don't think you can cheat and go scot-free. Dishonesty has never brought reward. People who labor with good minds and good judgment and good intent, they increase it. But if you use fraud, if you use foul means, dishonest means, Bible says that that which you have dwindles, it decimates, it will not survive, it will not stand, it will not flourish. If you want to do well in life, ladies and gentlemen, what you are doing in your quarters, in your offices, I may not see all, but God sees. And if you continue to cheat, it is a matter of time and you'll be uncovered. I pray that everybody seated under the sound of my voice will learn to embrace honesty and will work towards it. That whatever it takes, at the peril of my life, I will stand for the truth. I will not compromise my stance. I will not compromise my integrity. I said to you the last time that a good name is to be chosen over riches. If you have all the riches in the world, but you lose your name, but people see you and have no regard for you because they know you don't stand for anything, it is a big deal. Let us do whatever it takes to pursue integrity, to pursue honesty. Make sure you are honest to yourself. If you respect yourself, you want to be honest with yourself. If you have regard for God, you want to honor him by being honest. Even if no man is watching, God watches. That is why when you are stealing, you look left, you look right, you don't look up. Because you know when you look up, there is somebody. But you see, God does not sit up there. He's right inside you. And so whatever movement, whatever actions you want to take, ask yourself, how honest have I been? And you see, dishonesty will always make you have to manufacture lies to cover what you have done. You don't need to go through this. I pray that the Lord will help us. That in this year, we'll have a fresh page to be honest in all our endeavors and in all our dealings. That when tomorrow we stand before our God to give an account, our conscience will be so clear and do that which pleases him. May our lives please our Maker. In Jesus' name. Shout a big amen. Okay, so this is the first one.